Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second matchup of this doubleheader as Augusta defeats Francis Marion 3-2 in the first one. Now going on for the second one, where the overall series of all time between the Jaguars and the Patriots is deadlocked even at 35-35. Francis Marion moves to 2-1 after a loss to the Jaguars in the first matchup, and Augusta gets their first win in their first game of the season, moving to 1-0. A lot of different lineups, more on the Augusta side than on the Francis Marion side. Starting off, we have Ayelid Howard, Victoria Orpeza, Sydney Gilbert, Tegan Henson, Peyton Terrell, Caroline Myers, J.C. Usry, Kaylin Scaff, Chesney Miles, and new on the mound for the Jaguars, Kristen Edso, which she'll get us started here underway against Madeline White.
Madeline White leading off as she did in Game 1.
And a swing and a miss from White, and stepping forward.
As you said, Kristen Ezzo, the pitcher in Game 2 here for the Jags. Junior out of Fountain Inn, South Carolina, Gaston College transfer.
And she stepped into that one as it hit her. And that'll go for strike 2. And that's outside from Ezzo.
As we mentioned, we were kind of surprised to see Ezzo get to start in Game 2. Madeline Spinks, the typical Game 2 starter, not getting the start here.
And that one is hit by White, and it is chased down and failed to gather up.
Great effort over in left field by Gilbert, coming on strong, unable to make the play.
And Terrell gets to start after coming in for music from last game.
That one off the light pole. Count remains at 1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, 2 count. Moves it to 2-2.
Preseason All-American Madeline White had a base hit last game as well.
And a full count to start off the day for Ezzo. And fouled back from White. And a walk to start the second matchup in this doubleheader as Ezzo walks Madeline White to first.
Great at bat there from the leadoff batter for the Patriots. Looking to avoid getting swept by the Jags in consecutive years here. Jags have won the last 3 matchups.
Goes for Bunnan. That one's fouled back.
Anderson thrower into the box. Another bunt attempt goes foul there from thrower.
Still wants to get this contact hit short in the field. That goes for ball one.
After this matchup with Francis Marion, the Jaguars head to Newberry for a doubleheader against Newberry College. That one will be on the road. Next time we see the Lady Jags at home, February 15th, doubleheader against Lenore Ryan, starting at 1 o'clock.
Two count from Ezzo against thrower with Madeline White on first. And that one's way outside from Ezzo. Another full count.
Francis Marion working good at bat so far here early in the game.
That one's straight towards Ezzo, and Ezzo lost it behind her. Runners advance to first and second.
Unfortunate there. Ezzo thought it went under the feet and just got caught right in between her.
Just died right in the dirt.
Batting third, right fielder, number 2, Paige Strickland.
And very similar order for the Patriots. Paige Strickland coming in at third. The designated player, Jewel, will be after. And that'll go for strike one. And a low ball from Ezzo. That one was close.
Aggressive lead at second base there from Madeline White. Check swing. Ezzo thought she offered. No appeal. There's the appeal. Say Strickland held up.
And we'll have an early meeting at the mound here in the first inning with bases loaded and 0 outs. He's faced 3 balls early, facing every batter so far. We won't see a change just yet. See if we can get things started for the Jaguars on the defensive side of the ball. Because right now, Francis Marion off to a hot start, attacking each and every plate so far.
Yeah, 2 walks and the base hit. Hot start here for the Patriots. resume play here. No outs here in the top of the first inning. Bases loaded for Francis Marion. That one off the handle of the bat, yep.
Ezzo trying to catch a rhythm as that one goes for ball one. That one is going into left field, and that one gets over Scaff, and that will score 1 run. Base is still loaded. Score goes to 1-0 to the Patriots.
Looked like Scaff thought that Sidney Gilbert was going to have a play on it. Just kind of found no man's land, and that one will score the first run of the ball game.
Batting fifth, second baseman, number 12, Riley Webster.
And that was the first time this evening the Patriots have led the Jaguars in both games. And that one's fouled left. Gave a little bit of running room for Ezzo to potentially get there, just too far. And Riley Webster will return after strike one.
Riley Webster, the home run in game one. That we almost thought a comeback bid was in play.
And that one finds the gap in between Usry and Scaff, and that will score another run to put the Patriots up 2-0.
Red hot start here from Francis Marion. Looking a lot more like the number 10 ranked team that we expected.
And that's outside from Ezzo. Still 0 outs here.
That one caught the arm, it looks like.
There is motion behind the hedges over there. Ainsley Gibson just ran back there to the Jaguars bullpen. But there's another person down there. There's 2 more running over there right now. And Coach is coming out to Ezzo as the 3rd run is scored. And there are no outs. Tough start for Kristen Ezzo. Patriots looking to get a bounce-back win after the loss in the first one to the Jaguars.
Looks like we will have the switch here.
And it looks like it will be Madeline Spinks. And number 22, Madeline Spinks, has entered the mound.
Yeah, tough debut for Kristen Ezzo. You really kind of feel for her. Making your first start with your new team. I mean, again, this is the number 10 ranked team in the preseason, so they're no easy team to face. And we kind of see the Patriots, even with a little more extra motivation after losing game one, their first loss of the year. Madeline Spinks going to try to calm the storm here and keep the Jags in this ball game.
And the base is still loaded, but those players on the bases, Spinks is not responsible for.
Madeline Spinks. Lefty Jr. from Social Circle, Georgia, Social Circle High School as well.
And we'll see if Spinks can give life to Augusta's defense.
Spinks a 3.36 ERA for the Jags last year. Started 17 games, 34 appearances overall. Ended the year with an 8-8 overall record.
And that goes just up top from Spinks. One count. Oh, and catcher took a rough hit there. Being Caroline Myers. And a very rough start for the Jaguars. And as time gets settled, we'll take a break here and we'll be right back. And subbing out into the Jaguars defense will be Sophie Baker catching in place of Caroline Myers.
Hope Caroline Myers is okay. We saw her take a hit, and then catcher's interference was the ruled call, scoring the run from third base and advancing. The runner is now 4-0 to score here in the top of the first, no outs. Chaotic start here nonetheless for the Jags.
Just nothing going their way. And a great spot from Spinks with the strike two.
Pitch clock violation there on Spinks.
Oh. And Terrell is lucky that that one just goes foul.
Number 11, Rachel Little, making her first appearance of the year, junior from Burbank, California.
And the smart play, catching Riley Webster out at home. And for the first out of the first inning for the Lady Jaguars. And that'll bring back a problem for the Jaguars that they had during last game with Michaela Goss, who keeps on fighting at the plate. Spinks delivers, and Goss swings, and that's sent straight to Chesney Miles, and there is a tag up, and they'll all stay.
Great play in center by Chesney Miles, great throw back. Madeline Spinks showing her appreciation. Chesney Miles saving her own there.
Shortstop, number 7, Madeline White.
And back at the top of the order for the Patriots here in the first inning, Madeline White. And that one is outside from Spinks.
I'd say for the Jags, only allowing 4 in this inning would be pretty fortunate the way it's gone. Obviously not the way you want to start the ball game.
And just gets the inside or outside edge from Spinks for strike 1. And that one's way outside.
No open bases for Spinks to walk a batter, so need something in the zone here to avoid giving up that 5th run of the inning.
And there's the walk right there to give the Patriots the 5-0 lead. That brings in left fielder Anderson Thrower. And fouled back from Thrower. Go for strike 1. The bases have been loaded for the past 3 batters for the Patriots.
Yeah, really one swing away from opening the game up into dangerous territory if you're a Jaguar fan.
And a 2-1 count.
Good eye there from Thrower.
That goes for strike 2. And just fast enough from Anderson Thrower to keep the bases loaded and to give the Patriots the extra score. 6-0 to Frances Marion.
Number 2, Paige Strickland.
That brings up the right fielder, Paige Strickland.
Yeah, shortstop Scaff opting to throw to first, unable to beat Thrower to the bag.
That goes for ball 1. That one's sent in the right field and won't be able to get anybody out. 7-0 to the Patriots.
Hot start. Patriots foot on the gas here early in game 2.
Designated player number 17, Mackenzie Jewell.
The designated player, Mackenzie Jewell, gets her second stint of the first inning. That one's sent up in the right field, and that'll bring it in to the top of the first for the Jaguars, and a rough start for the Jaguars. Down 7-0 to the Patriots, bringing in Madeline Spinks for Kristen Ezzo early in the first inning. Not what you want to see if you're a Jaguar fan, as Darren mentioned earlier. And we'll be right back. And a long time waiting, Ayelid Howard will get her first bat of the season.
Howard, the senior out of Santa Clarita, California, Converse University transfer. She was with the Jags for her first season last season.
And she will be facing Jenna Walling on the mound.
Walling has made one start already this season and went the complete game against Newberry.
That one gets away from the catcher.
In that game, Walling gave up just 2 runs, 4 strikeouts in their second victory of the year.
And that bunt goes foul from Howard. And she is one of our fastest base runners, her and Chesney Miles. If you give her an inch, she'll take a mile.
Yeah, Howard, great speed. Typically see her in the outfield defensively, not today.
Count 2-2. And a swing and a miss from Howard for strike 3. Which will bring up Victoria Orpeza, who we saw get her first collegiate hit in the first one of this doubleheader.
Great velocity from Walling, as you see early on here.
And a swing and a miss from Orpeza. And another swing and a miss from Orpeza. 0-2 count. And outside from Walling.
Walling aggressive early here, finding the zone.
And a strong strike into right field from Orpeza, and she will go to second. And a strong double to start the day off for the Jaguars on offense. They need all that they can get right now.
Orpeza looks to the dugout trying to get the Lady Jacks fired up.
Left fielder, number 18, Sydney Gilbert.
And Sydney Gilbert to follow.
Gilbert had the 2 RBIs in game 1. We see her get promoted to the 3 spot here.
And that one is low from Walling. And that one's up top. 2-0 count. Count, Walling in a hole now.
Big opportunity here if the Jacks can get multiple base runners on to start chipping away at this lead.
And that one goes straight down the middle for strike 1. And another one straight down the middle for strike 2.
2 good pitches from Walling. Gets back in the count. 3-2 here.
And a strike out, which Gilbert thought that was ball 4. That was a close call.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Really can go either way. Gilbert obviously thought it was ball 4. But a pretty good spot there from Walling. Back-to-back strikeouts. Excuse me, not back-to-back, but second strikeout of the inning for Walling.
And Tegan Henson, Augusta's right fielder. And that one just catches the outside corner from Walling. Strike 1. And that one's down in the dirt.
Overall, Walling doing a great job hitting her spots.
And that's strike 2. And that's in the dirt. Keeps Henson alive. 2-2 count with 2 outs. Runner on second for Augusta. And that goes for strike 3. 3 strikeouts in the inning to get the Jaguars back on defense from Jenna Walling. Patriots still up 7-0. So we'll be right back as both teams switch sides. Riley Webster will face Madeline Spinks to get the second inning underway as the Patriots lead the Jaguars 7-0. And that one is hit straight to Henson, and a good, quick first out for the Jaguars.
Yeah, Lady Jags need a quick inning here to kind of get the momentum back on their side. Quick inning, defensively at least.
And from mound to batter's box, Jenna Walling.
Would expect Spinks to go right after Walling here.
And that one's just outside. That one is hit straight towards Opeza, and she'll send it over to Terrell for the second out.
Catcher, number 18, Kendall Miller.
When Baker threw that bat back to the Francis Marion dugout, she almost hit the umpire.
Got to be careful there. You don't want the umpire to be your enemy by any means.
And that one just sneaks past J.C. Usry.
Great contact there from Kendall Miller.
Third baseman, number 11, Rachel Little.
Thought Usry made the play almost.
And Miller will go to second off of a wild pitch that gets past the catcher. And there's a third out. Scoreless inning for the Patriots, way different than the first. And we'll be back as the Jaguars get back on offense as they trail 7-0. Peyton Terrell getting the Jaguars underway here in the bottom of the second.
Saw Terrell with a pinch hit triple in game one, which would eventually lead to the Jaguar victory.
And a just outside pitch from Walling for ball one. And that one too low. 2-0 count. And a swing and a miss from Terrell for strike one.
Jags just a little behind the speed of Jenna Walling right now.
And that one is fair and over third base. And Terrell will go to second, where that is another double to get the Jaguars on the base in the start of both innings.
Almost deja vu of her first base hit in game one. The triple. Kind of off the inside of the bat, but drops fair.
Catcher number 8.
And that brings up Sophie Baker, who is in for the injured Caroline Myers. Got hurt in the top of the first. She goes for bunt, and that one goes over the bat actually, but still goes for strike one. Goes for bunt, which will advance Terrell to third, but Baker is sacrificed to be out at first. Runner in scoring position for Augusta. Brings up J.C. Usry.
Third baseman number 24, J.C. Usry.
Usry, the sophomore out of Gibson, Georgia, went to Glasscock County High School.
That goes for strike one.
First start of the year for Usry.
And a swing and a miss for strike two.
Good eye there to watch the outside pitch for ball one.
That one's into the dirt. And she will miss the ball going towards home, which will put the Jaguars on the board. The chip away at the 7-point lead, which is now a 6-point lead. 7-1 still to the Patriots. And
Heads up base running. Go ahead.
And Kaylin Scaff will come up to follow for her first at-bat of the season.
Yeah, ball had just enough through the infield or to get behind Jenna Walling to make the throw difficult enough. Terrell heads up base running to take advantage of that and score off it.
And a swing and a miss from Scaff.
Kaylin Scaff, also from Social Circle, Georgia, alongside Madeline Spinks, sophomore.
And straight down the middle for strike two. Scaff caught looking. And that one barely misses the inside for ball one. And a swing and a miss from Scalf for the second out of the bottom of the second, which will bring up Chesney Miles, which is her first time hitting this season. She was a pinch runner in the first for Ansley Gibson.
Yeah, I feel like we typically see Chesney Miles as that kind of second leadoff.
And that'll go for strike 2. That one goes outside for a 1-2 count. And what a grab from third base. Yeah, catch number now is Madeline White. And the Jaguars get on the board. Not chipping away at the lead hard enough. 7-1 to the Patriots. And we'll be right back.
Back here for the top of the third inning. Francis Marion leads Augusta by a score of 7-1. Michaela Goss will lead the inning off here for the Patriots. Madeline Spinks remains on the mound. First pitch just misses away for ball 1. The 1-0. Shallow hit into shallow right field. Second baseman, that was Orpeza making the play.
Shortstop, number 7, Madeline White.
Lineup flips back to Madeline White. First pitch finds the zone. Strike 1 from Madeline Spinks to Madeline White. The 0-1. White opts for the bunt. It is fouled back, quickly down 0-2 in the count. Osiri playing very shallow at third. Ball in the dirt. Count now at 1-2. Popped up on the infield. Osiri over at third. Makes the play.
Left fielder number 15, Anderson thrower.
Quickly 2 outs here. Jaguars, after the rough first inning, doing a great job keeping the Patriots at bay. Good spot there from Spinks. Won't be enough for strike one. The 1-0 lined into shallow center field, hangs up for Chesney Miles, and a 1-2-3 inning from Madeline Spinks retires the Patriots. We head to the bottom of the third. Jaguars going to try to chip away again. Patriots lead 7-1. Welcome back here, bottom of the third inning. I yell at Howard here to lead off. Second time through the order. Let's see if the Jags can get a little more steam and pick up Jenna Walling. That one fouled off to the left side. The 0-1. Fouled back into the net. Quickly 0-2. The 0-2 misses down and away.
Walling pitches. That one's fouled left by Howard. And our dog, oh, never mind. He'll let a human get it this time.
He's got his workout in for the day. He looks content.
Up top from Walling. If only that would have counted as an out for Kendall Miller.
I've thought that a few times of how they like to catch it off the net. Obviously, baseball, there's enough space. You're probably not able to.
Howard sends it straight to Walling. And she is just caught out at first for the first out of the bottom of the third.
Mega base with number 46,
Victoria Orpeza getting her second trip to the plate.
Had the double in the bottom of the first.
That one's up top.
drove it? Tell nobody.
That one catches the inside edge. Strike one.
Tell nobody. Pretty serious. But if a coach gets like a speeding ticket, like driving a van or something to a game,
And just outside from Walling.
where they can't drive.
Very close call from the ump there. Francis Marion having their words about it from their dugout. 2-1 count. This one goes over to third, and she will be caught out at first. 2 outs in rapid succession here for the Patriots. Sydney Gilbert will make her trip to the plate.
18, Sydney Gilbert.
Quickly 2 down here in the bottom of the third.
And that one finds the gap in between first and second and the shortstop. And she is just called out. And that one was really close. But good work from the Patriots to get her out in time at first. Patriots still lead by 6 after a close out at first, getting out Gilbert. We'll be right back. And we are back for the 4th inning, and getting the Patriots underway will be number 2, Paige Strickland. And a quick 3rd inning for the Jaguars, both offensive and defensively. More highlights on the defensive part, getting Patriots out in quick form. Music was going on just for a little bit too long there.
Express yourself, am I right?
This one sent to Scaff. Gets it over the first just in time. It's Paige Strickland for the first quick out of the 4th inning.
Great arm from Scaff, as we know defensively. We saw her
Designated player
get a good amount of playing time there last year.
Mackenzie Jewell facing Spinks. And what a pitch from Spinks.
Spinks has done a really good job after she's entered. As I mentioned last inning, keeping the Patriots at just the 7-run mark.
That one's fouled right. Hits the post for strike 2.
Nice play from Baker off the pole there.
That one gets past Scaff. Jewel will go to first.
Second baseman number 12, Riley Webster.
Riley Webster. Up for the Patriots. Run on first and one out here in the top of the fourth. And another good spot from Spanks. That one is just fouled, and luckily it's fouled for Webster.
And you probably would have had her out easily if that one were to stay fair, even a potential double play ball.
0-2 count against Webster. Spanks pitches, and that one's up top. And that one is easy for Usry. 2 outs with a runner on first as Jenna Walling will come up to bat for the Patriots.
Jenna Walling.
2 outs here. Spinks working on another good half inning.
Spinks delivers. Straight down the middle for strike 2. And a swing and a miss from Walling gives Spinks to strike out to end the top of the fourth.
Great pitch there from Spinks. Giving the Jags a little bit of life here, headed to the bottom half.
See if the Jaguars can give the defense some leeway and get on the board. So we'll be right back. Tegan Henson at the plate to start the bottom of the fourth for the Jaguars. Now that's a good bat. Talking about the pink bat earlier from last game. This pink into that light
like
green.
gradient. Yeah, I do like that.
That'll go for strike 1. Fouled back and forward.
been overall pretty effective, too, for Henson.
Now that up top corner, just outside from Walling. Ball 1. And that is a line drive, the first. To Savanya Seva.
First baseman, number 27, Peyton Terrell.
Number 27, Peyton Terrell. To the plate. After Henson is caught out at first. And a very early wild pitch. Going to the third about 2 feet before the batter.
Yeah, that one probably looks like it got away from Walling.
Just released it too early. And a swing and a miss from Terrell. And just outside from Walling. And another ball in the same spot almost. Bring the count to 3-1. That one's down low as Terrell will move the first.
Got out of there from Terrell. Getting a base runner.
Catcher, number 8, Sophie
Hopefully
Baker.
getting the rally started here for the Jags.
And just a little bit too high for ball 1. Two-0 count. That one sent to third. And they will go for the double play, only getting the runner out at second.
Great job there from Webster on the high throw from Rachel Little. Webster able to maintain and stay on the bag there.
Third baseman, number 24, J.C. Usser.
And that one could have gone either way, I feel like. I feel like it just caught that outside edge. And that one straight at the Francis Marion dugout for strike 1.
They all kind of took a step back off the fence there.
Two-one count. This one hits towards shortstop, and that will end the bottom of the 4th. Score still stands at 7-1 to Francis Marion, looking to split the series against the Jaguars. We'll be right back as both teams switch sides. Number 18, Kendall Miller, get the 5th inning started. Madeline Spinks been very effective. No runs allowed past the 1st inning. And that one hits Annie Rose in the back of the foul ball in the outfield. And she is up.
Looks like she's okay. Jags just can't catch a break here today.
It was just caught so unaware, and we got another doink off the post here.
In play or out of play, Jaguars just...
And she signals the thumbs up to Sydney Gilbert in the outfield. That was a strong foul ball. It just dodged our third baseline camera where she was standing. I know our guy Isaiah out there is probably relieved that it didn't hit the camera.
Yeah. That's not an expensive, that is an expensive equipment. Hard to replace.
We really wish it didn't hit anything, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the
Unfortunate that
day,
it hit
yeah,
the...
to clarify that.
Yeah.
And that one sent right to Spinks and past Spinks. Chessie Miles gathers in center field. They will advance to first. Rachel
Kendall
Little.
Miller. A lot of hard contact from Kendall Miller there.
Rachel Little. Follow up Kendall Miller's single.
Who's in charge of the score? Who's in charge of the scoreboard? Can you please pick a struggle? Because I'm so confused. Is there an L or no? No.
Spinks steals. Potential double play. It's not quick enough, but gets the runner out at second for the Jaguars. Smart decision there. Be the first out of the 5th.
Yeah, slow roller, those are always tough to make the turn on.
Michaela Goss up for the Patriots. That goes for ball 1. Strike 1.
Great spot there from Spinks.
And that's rare from Goss, too. Whenever it's over there, and especially during last game, she was swinging at almost everything. And that one goes low into the dirt. That one is gathered up nicely, and a double play by the Jaguars defense. That being Victoria or Pezza, having a good day today on both sides of the ball. A good way to end the top of the fifth as we move into the bottom. 7-1, Jaguars got to get the offensive side of the ball rolling here because the defense is putting the Patriots to work. And we'll be right back as both of those teams switch sides. I think most of the team's probably about to go check up. About to go check up on Annie Rose.
Yeah, probably feel a little bit of remorse.
Or else they're just doing running. That too.
Yeah, maybe say a word over the fence.
Yeah, Annie Rose is over there in the bullpen just in case. You know that's going to hurt tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that'll leave a bruise, for sure.
Number 6, Kelsey Moody.
We have a pinch hitter here, Kelsey Moody, up the bat for the Jaguars.
Moody, senior out of Johns Creek, Georgia, a LaGrange College transfer, is Kelsey Moody. One of the better contributors offensively, I'd say, for the Jags last season.
And straight down the middle from Walling.
Ended last season with a .279 average in 33 starts. Also 4 home runs and 16 RBI for Kelsey Moody.
And fouled straight back and down for strike 2. And another foul ball off of Moody.
Moody looking to spark the Jags rally here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
And confusion there between first and second on who would get the out there. And she is safe at first.
Great speed there from Moody, hustling down the line, never giving up on the play.
Center fielder number 3, Chesney Miles.
Also 8 stolen bases last year, and Chesney Miles is a candidate to even get a bunt hit. That's kind of her specialty here in the 9-hole.
Catcher throwing signal to Walling. Probably about what we just talked about.
Yeah, I expect third baseman here, Little, to step up a step or two.
Someone batting?
Starts at an 0-1 count. And a bunt to third. And nobody is at first.
Oh, no.
And that puts runners at second and third. Tallulah Sivanseva is nowhere to be found.
Yeah, just a bit of miscommunication. She was already playing up ready for the bunt, and then it was hit pretty sharply over to Little. She throws on to first and maybe had a little bit more time.
33, Ayala Howard.
But instead she opts to throw pretty early. Nobody's at the bag, and it results in a big error. Miles advances to second.
And we have Jaguars have potential to get their 3 fastest runners on base at the same time in Moody, Miles, and Howard.
Yeah, big opportunity here to get some offense, some runs on the board here for the Jags.
And with no out so far. And that one is bunted backwards. You can see what the game plan is here from Howard.
You almost think the play here is to bunt. Well, not with 2 strikes, of course, but maybe thinking bunting, trying to take home on the throw to first, maybe causing some confusion with the Francis Marion defense.
And that one is caught at third for a double play, and that will take two potential runners off the bases, leaving Chesney Miles at second. And that is a good response to the miscommunication that they had when Chesney Miles got to second.
Yeah, almost like you erased that error with the double play,
May-
unassisted by Rachel Little.
May have been a commentator curse, too. May have been.
Could have been, yeah. But great job there from Little to get the runner back.
Toro Orpeza at the plate. And that's kind of a shot to the heart for the Jaguars there. Having that much scoring opportunity, and then the double play just ends it all with Chesney Miles still on second. That one's down low outside the corner for ball 3. And that'll go for strike 1. Tell the baseball field to watch out because that one's going.
Yeah, that might take a hop off the concession stand into the bleachers.
Full count against Orpeza from Walling. And that one just rolls foul. It was walking down the line. Guess it spun out last second. And that's fouled, right?
One thing about Oropeza, a ton of fight from her.
And just up top, and Oropeza will go to first. bringing up Sydney Gilbert.
Gilbert was very important in game 1 with the 2 RBI.
Number 18, Sydney Gilbert.
Going to have a big opportunity here to keep the bottom of the 5th alive.
And Gilbert calls time. And Gilbert back and ready. Walling delivers. And I'll go straight down the middle for strike 2. And a high ball that'll bounce off the roof of the Francis Marion dugout. And it looks like it hit somebody for a second. Probably hit somebody's shoulder. Looks like everybody's okay, though.
I heard a big ooh from the dugout, so.
Looks like everybody's all right, though. And up top for the first ball of the count. And that one just gets over third. Chesney Miles will make her way home. But then after the fact, Chesney Miles makes her way home. Oropeza is caught out at third. It looked like it was a pretty rough collision, too, on Oropeza's behalf. As we go to the 6, the Jaguars cut the lead to 5. As we'll be right back. And back at the top of the order for Francis Marion and number 7 to shortstop Madeline White. Going into the 6th inning with a 5-point lead. And that is into play, and it gets out the glove of Usry as White will advance to first.
Left fielder number 15, Anderson throws.
Yeah, it looked like Usry was trying to make the throw. Didn't see the ball all the way in her glove.
And a bunt and a step forward, it'll go for ball 1. And a fair bunt. And she is caught out at first. Good play there, but very impressive bunt.
Yeah, with Thrower's type of speed, I almost thought she had a great chance to beat it out there, but Sophie Baker hoses her down.
Spinks delivers the pitch. That one is sent out into right field and just gets over Henson. And that'll score one Patriot. And the ball gets away, but she'll stay at second. Lead back to six for Francis Marion.
Yeah, looked kind of like Henson kind of misjudged it, and then the ball just kept kind of carrying on her.
And a hard left foul ball goes way over the hill. And our dog friend is after it. Yeah, he's going for it. And straight to Spinks. We'll get her out at first. Jewel cut out at first. Madeline White still at second. 2 outs as Riley Webster comes to the plate.
Great play there from Spinks. Rocket right back at her.
And a great pitch from Spinks and trying to catch out Paige Strickland at second. Correction, that is Strickland, not White. The number 2 and the number 7 kind of look the same from this distance.
Yeah, their jerseys are kind of darker too, so.
It's kind of confused myself. I was like, I thought Madeline White got it to home. And runners on the corners for the Patriots as Jenna Walling come up the bat.
Pitcher, number 16, Jenna Wallen.
Going to be important here for the Jacks to strand the Patriots here. You can't allow any more than the 1 if you want to have a chance in the rest of this ball game.
And a fly ball over to Orpeza. And that will end the top of the 6 as we go to the bottom. Lead grows back to 6 for the Patriots as they lead 8-2. We'll be right back. We have a change at first base for the Patriots. Coming out, Tallulah Sivansieva. And coming in, Kelsey Day.
Kelsey Day, sophomore from Anderson, Indiana, replaces Sivan Seva at first.
And Tegan Henson will be up
The
to
pitching
bat.
change also for Francis Marion, now catching number 13, Riley Gray.
And a catching change as Riley Gray will come in.
Riley Gray, sophomore from Sewickley, Pennsylvania. Seems Francis Marion goes kind of all over the country. They are a pretty popular D2 program. A lot of Florida natives. Obviously North Carolina, South Carolina.
Some Pennsylvania in there as well.
As well as Indiana for Kelsey Day, Maryland. Ooh.
Not there in time as that one heads to the pocket corner. And that one is up top from Walling. 2-2 count.
If you're the Jags and you want any hope in this game, you got to start here with a leadoff base runner.
And a swing and a miss, but that one goes into the dirt, and she'll be caught out at first. And that brings up Peyton Terrell. And straight down the middle from Walling for strike one. And that one is fouled left.
The dog lost it.
Looks like a human's going to get it this time.
The dog thought it went down the hill. Not a heads-up play. Head on a swivel, man. What are you doing?
I think he's still tired from the first game.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. He tracked down probably 10, 15 balls, at least.
And a
3-2.
deflection off the third base from Rachel Little will advance Terrell to first. Something always happens when I'm opening my Diet Coke.
Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter here.
I got hit in volleyball opening my Diet Coke. Yeah, I got hit by, it was Lauren. It was Lauren.
Pitch hitting for the Jaguars, number 28.
It was one of her spikes. It like took it. It was a kill.
And Annie Rose gonna pinch hit here. Saw Annie Rose hit when she was out of play here earlier, but she will check into the ball game as a pinch hitter. The freshman, redshirt freshman from Cumming, Georgia.
And a fast foul ball towards the Francis Marion dugout. And just up top from Walling. 1-1 count. And a 1-2 count now for strike two. And Walling going straight back and forth in between pitches.
Thought that one was strike three. Seems like the Francis Marion side agrees with me.
And there's that strike three.
Big yell on the mound from Jenna Walling.
And we have another pinch hitter here in Alex Wesley.
Wesley,
Pitch hitting for Augusta.
sophomore out of Marietta, Georgia, from Kell High School. I believe that was Bad Bunny as the walk-up song. We will see Bad Bunny at halftime tomorrow. All my Bad Bunny fans.
We got one behind us right now.
Yeah, I heard
in
him
the
singing.
press box.
That's what made me think about it.
Guarantee you'll sing that song tomorrow too.
I think
Probably.
people are saying he's gonna open with TT Mi Pregunto, but I got Nueva Yol.
I can see
I think it's the perfect like slow start into like this is what we're getting into song. I just have a feeling.
Unfortunately, I'm not cultured enough to know any of these songs, but hey, I like Bad Bunny's beats. They're pretty. He's fun to listen to.
Well, if he plays Mojave Ghost, I might jump through the screen and start dancing with him.
Oh, please, that would be amazing.
I love that song. Those for all the people who know ball out there.
Props to Davis.
Shout out to Rodrigo behind us.
Who are we to not give our Super Bowl predictions as well? I mean, it's the day before the Super Bowl.
I got the Seahawks winning. I think it's going to be a close first half, and I think Seattle's going to run away with it in the second. And hopefully, if the same thing happens as they did last time they went against the Patriots in the Super Bowl, hopefully they'll run it at the one, even though they don't have Charbonnet to finish Kenneth Walker's work right now.
That is very true.
I saw a video of Kenneth Walker the other day. The guy looks 40 years old.
And there is strike three as we go into the top of the seventh.
Yeah, I think I like Seattle. As a Broncos fan, now I have to hate the Patriots just because of what they did to us. I'd probably take Seattle like 31.
Hey, don't forget about what Seattle did to Denver in Super Bowl 48.
You know,
'Cause I remember that. Because I was rooting for the Broncos.
I remember that. Trust. Yeah, I remember Percy Harvin on the opening kickoff, and that was kind of the story of the game.
I was a little Broncos supporter for a little bit when Emmanuel Sanders went there from Pittsburgh.
Emmanuel
He
Sanders.
was my favorite player, so I kind of followed him a little
Yeah,
bit.
Sanders was my favorite player of all time. Still to this day, I love Emmanuel Sanders.
He was my favorite player at the time, but, you know.
No, he was a former Steeler guy.
My
so-
favorite player all time is another Steelers wide receiver, but you know there's some controversy surrounding this guy a
Yeah.
lot. So I'll leave that be. Yeah, I've said enough.
We know who you're referring to. So yeah, but for a stretch he was probably top guy in the league or top 3, debatable.
You're the top 10 NFL receiver of all time.
No, all the
I don't think that's crazy.
Being in Georgia, all the Julio Jones stands are probably going to take him number 1, which is
I
fine.
mean, respectable.
I probably think he is the best up there in his prime.
Yeah.
I think he's the
How do you
best.
not love Julio?
Yeah.
Remember when he was on the Eagles?
You kind of forget, and the Bucks.
The ghost of Julio Jones. We got number 13, Riley Gray, pinch hitting for Kendall Miller.
Well, she entered last inning.
Yeah, she entered last.
Defensive sub, so her first at bat of the day has one at bat entering today. 0 for 1.
Do you think Bad Bunny's going to bring out anybody?
Sure.
I think he's bringing out J Balvin. No. Like, I think he is for sure. I don't know why. I just have a feeling.
I think he will.
Back on good terms.
I don't know who he's going to bring out. He may bring out, like, an American artist, but I think he will bring somebody out.
He does. It's Drake.
Yeah, it could.
Songs together.
Rodrigo might be right. It might be Drake.
Not just have a
I mean, Drake's been rumored to show up in multiple Super Bowl halftime
I can't lie,
shows.
I'd lose my mind if Drake popped out.
I mean, technically, he appeared in last Super Bowl's halftime show.
technically.
The whole thing was about him, pretty much, yeah. I'm a Drake fan, so I would throw that out there right now on air. Kendrick's great. I saw him in concert. Great performer.
I just
but,
enjoy the music, man.
yeah, separate the art from the artist. Am I right?
I can't say that about my favorite.
You're an Antonio
hip-hop
Brown
artist.
guy. You have to.
Yeah,
separate
you could
the-
probably tell who my favorite hip hop artist is with the controversy stuff that happens to everybody that I like.
Yeah. I don't want to take a guess, but I'm assuming he probably either
The
killed
college
somebody-
trilogy.
Oh, yeah.
The
he's-
college trilogy.
Yeah, he's a character.
Yeah, he's a character for sure now.
Yeah, he's
Bringing
a.
out Raúl Alejandro. Nothing like it.
And that'll send Riley Gray to first. 0 outs right now as the Jaguars are trying to get back on offense. And that brings out Reese Miller to bat.
Pitch hitting for Francis Gray, number 9, Reese Miller.
Miller appeared in game 1. Entered the day batting 1 for 2 with an RBI.
And that is fouled right. Strike 1. I haven't seen our dog on the foul line out here sit down once.
Yeah, he stays ready for the most part.
He is-
Beside the one play,
He is on go.
he's pretty good.
He was caught flat-footed that one play.
Yeah, it happens. Happens to the best of us.
1-1 count. Fouled right again for strike 2. Just dodges the Augusta statue out there. One-two count. And that one gets away, and Riley Gray will move to second. one goes down in the dirt. And Scaff has no idea where to throw it to, third or first. Conflicting choice right there. Runners on the corners for the Patriots right here and potentially the final inning.
Yeah, if you're Scaff there,
Center fielder number 6, Michaela Goff.
ball, shallow, kind of slow roller, just make the throw to first. I know what she's trying to do, but in the 6-run game, you got to get your outs.
Chesney Miles gathers up in center field. Both runners choose not to tag up because we've seen her do it all day today.
Shortstop.
Yeah, Chesney Miles is a real ball hawk in center field. Great arm, great speed.
And straight to Spinks, and she will be out at first. And runners on second and third do not move.
Anderson throwing.
Thought Spinks maybe had a chance to go behind her and turn 2 there, but opts for the throw to first base.
One 0 count. And a fly ball which will end the top of the 7th as the Jaguars have to pour all the hope they have left to get at least 6. To either pull this one out, tie it, send it to extras. But right now the defense has been the highlight for Augusta. Offense not moving so well as they did in the first matchup. As we'll be right back for the bottom of the 7th. Kaylin Scaff at the mound to get the bottom of the 7th underway against Walling. Needs 6 run here to keep the game moving and over 6 to win. And fouled right for strike 1.
If you're the Jags, you just got to take it one batter at a time. If Francis Marion can do it, why can't you, you know?
And that's fouled back for strike 2. And that one's up top. And that'll go for strike 3. And Chesney Miles, lefty, will come up.
Center fielder, number 3, Chesney Miles.
Not really sure what Scaff was looking for there.
And it'll start at a 1-0 count against Miles.
I'd say regardless if the Jags drop this one, which it looks like they will here now with 2 outs, you're happy with the split against the number 10 ranked team in Division II softball, you know.
And handing them a first loss, which could seem unlikely to people on the outside.
Yeah, I mean, this is the Francis Marion team that only had single-digit losses last year. They look primed to do it again. I think overall this is a series. While it's a tie, this feels like a series win for the Jags.
That one is fouled on top of the Jaguar dugout's roof. I yell at Howard, top of the order. A 1 count. With 2 outs, could be in game here. And bunt as that one is fouled back. And I'll go for strike 2.
Howard looked like she may have beat the throw there as it was high anyway. Instead, back in the box, down 0-2 here.
You know, with the first inning starting at 7-0, the Jaguars defense has done really well ever since the first inning. It's just offense to try to get points on the board type of stuff. You know, not much scoring in the first game either.
If you erase the first inning, the Jags are up 2-1. Obviously, you can't erase an inning, but...
And that one is sent to the left field, and that is ball game. The Patriots and the Jaguars split the series.
Yeah, overall, pretty encouraging effort from the Jags. Obviously, they had the chaotic first inning with the Patriots putting up 7, but beside the 1 inning, the Jags played 14 innings of really good softball today. So, pretty encouraging, even though they split the series here.
And see what a lot of these players are made of, new and returning players. You know, Ansley Gibson in the first game, pitching, hitting, and, you know, winning the first game too defensively. And the outfield, you know, some balls get over. It's going to happen. But outfield has been exceptionally good for the Jaguars today. Infield communication was an issue for both sides today, as we saw a lot. But at the end of the day, split the series. The Jaguars moved to 1-1 on their season doubleheader opener as Francis Marion moves to 3-1. And a lot of sub-outs, a lot of stuff that we see from Bricado, the sub-outs being effective in the first game especially, and then at the Francis Marion gets their subs in the second one. You know, gets people on base, gets, you know, Jaguar defense shaken up a little bit. But at the same time, pitching did save the game from getting a lot worse with Madeline Spinks.
Yeah. Great showing from Spinks in the second game for sure, as well as Ainsley Gibson out-dueling one of the best pitchers in Division II in Alyssa Poston.
And all right, ladies and gentlemen, Jaguars will go to Newberry for a doubleheader on Wednesday, and they'll be back home on the 15th. And who is that against again?
That is... I just named them.
Lenore Ryan.
Lenore Ryan.
We're going against Lenore Ryan on the 15th, and we'll be back for